Half it again, and hello, it's Fo, and welcome back to Turbine City. Last time we'd been hovering around 237,000. We're going to try and get it up to the 250,000 mark. At the very end of last episode we were adding in some more water and sewerage services. Gonna see if this is enough when they all kick in. I think we might need a couple more. Get a few more outflow pipes over here. And then we can rebalance it back out by adding a couple more water pumps in where we can. I think we've still got some room along the front here where we've got otherwise noisy buildings anyway. I don't think they can complain about the noise of the equipment if they're being noisy themselves. So one pump over here somewhere. Just fit one on the end here. Can maybe get another one tucked in here over next to the stadium. Like I say, these campus DLC buildings don't seem to have an opinion on anything. Don't see any icons coming up on them, so we're getting a touch of flood in, so hopefully these pumps are going to kick in and help. Get some more low density residential in. Not having that mix is maybe holding back our population growth. So we'll get some of that zoned in. See if that helps get us out of the funk. Get a little bit more just standard industrial in. Leave them, see how they get on. Come back in the morning, check up. Well, the businesses are screaming like they got not enough workers. We've lost a few students, but otherwise we're not bothered. If we can get our need for residential back up, hopefully we can get some more citizens in. Students and workers. We've got up to 239 for the first time, I think. It's been bouncing around, but seems to be in the positive now. Hopefully it's going to stay that way. There's some more industrial over here as well. Get this tidied up. Seems to be alright up here. I think it's just this one line here. Yeah, I hate untidy zoning. Try to keep everything nice and neat for the meantime. All our factories are working. They seem to work a lot better at night. There's a higher probability of them, all four of them up here, working at the same time in the evening rather than during the day, so don't know if that is less traffic otherwise during the night. Maybe that's affecting it, helping them perform better in the evening. But yeah, that's that sort of ticked off. Not so worried about the industries DLC stuff now. I'm slightly concerned about the amount of trains we've got going on. They've all got this checked that they all allow intercity trains, so we might want to turn that off on a few of them. See if that stops so many trains coming on the tracks trying to get to these stations individually. We'll get this one turned off. Maybe turn off a few of them. We can leave the one where we've got our multi-platform train station over here. Maybe leave that so that accepts intercity trains. I'm not sure about the one for our campus over here. Maybe if we turn the campus one off. It looks like we're going to go up to 250,000 anyway, so if we can make it up to 250,000, we'll create a new train line. We'll get a new train line off over here if we unlock all the tiles, we're going to have a train line come down the side here. And then we can set up another multi-platform station that does accept trains from other cities. And then we can set up a loop much like we did with our metro. And then we can have an internal train line. In the meantime, we'll just lower the budget and hopefully that'll get rid of a few of these trains that are all backing up. But yeah, ideally we would have one station that accepts intercity trains, and then the rest of the stations all just get fed from that station. That's the idea, but where we set up our first lines it was rather awkward. Getting down to the campus area, etc. So we'll sort of try again when we get some more open space. We'll set up another line in another station. Then that first multi-platform station that we put down can just act as a through station. Maybe have a couple of loops set up with it. A couple of internal train lines. Since we've got a couple of lines going through that station, that multi-platform station. Check when we get there. In the meantime, we'll just get some zoning in, try and get up to that 250,000 mark. We might want to go on a side mission as well and unlock some more unique buildings. We'll check how many we've got left to unlock and what they require. Get some small roads in here so we can zone the rest of this with some industrial. Where we've got the boundaries of our district, it should come through sort of half generic industry and half farming. You can check how far away we are from our 5,000 square target for our farm and industry squares. We've got plenty of room elsewhere in the map with fertile ground if we need to set up a few more areas with it, just to get us up to that target. Maybe have a look just now. So we need to fill the cemeteries. That'll sort itself out in time eventually. So we need to fill 7 cemeteries. We need 2,000 abandoned buildings. So harbour, yeah, we need to wait for the sea. So that's our farming one. Farming specialisation. We've already built in 3,500 out of 5,000 squares. So we're getting on with that. Same with our organic and local produce commercial. We're almost 4,000 out of 5,000 with that. Something to bear in mind when we unlock the next row of tiles. We're creating districts for our housing and commercial. So we're getting pretty close to the 250. The next thing I want to get leveled up is the Sarah Trail. So we'll add a few more things in. See if that can help us get up to 3 stars. There's not so much housing around this side, so it's slightly harder, I suppose, for people to get here to enjoy it, but if we add a few more things in, hopefully we can reel the visitors in. Where we've got our tree brush on, but to make sure that's single, otherwise it's gonna try and blob down loads of props. We'll get a few things placed in, a few different things. Hopefully that'll raise the appeal of the area, make it slightly more beautiful in the eyes of the visitors. Don't think we need a random kayak or anything. I think they'd rather have toilets. So this will keep us busy until we get up to close to the 250. Still got plenty of more things to unlock when it does level up. We get a few more things in here. There's a few more larger camping sites and things like that. In the meantime, we'll just pop down a few more of these small things, tents, more capacity for visitors. We'll get the ticket price back down to a £5. And we can get these stations turned off just now. Turn off the intercity train access. Really try and bring down the number of trains we've got going on. Turn this one off now as well. We're just about to get there. Then we'll go on our side mission. Yay, we've made it! We need the fireworks. Yeah, so we'll get this saved, and then we'll go into a previous save. We need to load one up that's fairly late on, where we've got access to the trains. We'll turn off our automatic bulldoze so we can get abandoned buildings, and turn off on automatic emptying, and that'll get us full graveyards. 140,000 population. It's far enough into the game that we've got these unlocked, so we'll just lay 7 down, higgledy-piggledy. It doesn't really matter where we put them. We've already got one laid in the town, so just lay 6 over here. Just get this last one in. Then we'll have unlocked our unique building, get that placed down. And when we save this, the unique building will be available in all our saves. Gonna delete healthcare things and crematoriums, so we're just left with beautiful graveyards that are gonna fill up and not get emptied anywhere. I think I've got everything. And we're gonna make them sick by changing their no pollutes for very pollutes. We'll see how long it takes us to fill up these graveyards with people who have died of ingesting sewage. So we'll let them get sick. We'll let it go for a bit. People are super sick. We've got 12,000 lined up to go in the graveyards, but they don't seem to want to go in. Everyone is nicely sick, but they're not automatically lining up nice and neat to get in the graveyards. I don't know what's being done with them if they're not going in the graveyards. We've pretty much got enough dead bodies to completely fill them up, but for some reason they're just lying there and then disintegrating. I think people are dying too fast to get picked up to make it to the graveyards, so we'll switch out our very pollutes for eco ones, slightly less pollutes. Can add in some of the healthcare services back, try and cure some people. Maybe we can slow down the death. We should at least have our abandoned buildings by now. Dead bodies in the household does tend to make them all move out. Still haven't finished filling one cemetery yet, but never mind. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, we managed to hit our abandoned buildings. We just need to maintain it for a couple of weeks now. Yeah, I think we might need to reload the save. Let's unlock the cathedral, we'll get that popped down. I think maybe save this and then reload it. And try and not make them as sick. Make them sick slowly. At a slower rate of death. Because they've got too many people dying all at the same time. There's not enough hearses coming out of the graveyards. They've horribly run out of money as well. It's got to the point that we can't even place down a real money generator to get out of this situation, so we'll have to save this one. And then reload. We'll probably just reload the same one at 140k. We'll save this as the 140k wrecked version. Then we'll just reload up and start again. We'll go and delete all the things all over again. Leaving us with just our graveyards. We can turn the automatic bulldoze back on. That way we won't have to worry about too many abandoned buildings. They'll just sort themselves out. I'm so used to playing with that, I couldn't go back to going and deleting each one individually. Managed to get 4 out of 5, we're almost there for the theatre. It's just a battle of time. Just letting them slowly actually die of natural causes and fill up the graveyards. It is creating backlogs obviously because they have to go so far to the only graveyards with spaces in them. Yay, we finally done it. We managed to fill up 7 graveyards. Well, that took all day. We're going to place our Grand Central Station. We'll go and have a look at it. See what all the fuss is about. Yeah, this took ages. But oh well, we've done it now. It is a nice building. We'll get that placed back in our city. So we're back. We're going to unlock some more tiles. Help celebrate the 250,000. Generally want the playthrough to go to 500,000, so we're halfway there. It's a reason to celebrate. So we'll get this row of tiles unlocked. Then we can extend our train line. That's the first thing I want to do. Get a connection coming off of here. It's already coming at an angle. I'm going to sort of just carry that on. And maybe use the curve tool to bring the line round so it's sort of parallel with the border of our area. We'll see if we can just take it sort of parallel, try and keep it as straight and parallel as possible. Get it to come all the way down over to the other side of the map. This is where we can put our multi-platform train station. And this can be the main line since it's sort of almost halfway in the middle of the map. Makes more sense as a sort of central station location. So we get it hooked up at this side. We'll also get another line so we can go the other way. Just get this hooked up. Do the same at the other end of the line as well. So the train can go both ways. Yeah, this will definitely help. Once we get in this other station, we set up lines. So we've set up an internal city line. That'll help get people moved about. That'll help improve the traffic. Hopefully there won't be too many trains on the track. Hopefully it'll reduce it overall from where it was. So we want to extend our roads out. Probably want to come down by 8 units, and then we can get another roundabout in. We want to keep everything dead straight so we can keep everything in line with the turbines that are in the next row of tiles to unlock. If we can keep everything, all of the road networks, all the roads coming down off of here dead straight, hopefully it'll all line up when it comes to it. So we'll just go with parallel lines, and we'll go 8 units down and get large roundabouts in. Then we can get them all connected up to each other. This doesn't look straight. The game's telling me it is. There's only one way to find out, I guess. Well, the game still believes it. Doesn't look it, but if you say so. Maybe carry on the roads down. See if we can get a road tucked down behind the tracks like we did before. Maybe got enough room for a small roundabout. If we come down by 8, then we can maybe get a little roundabout in if we move the pillars on the train lines, so we can get a little roundabout in. And we can just do the same thing 2 more times with our other 2 parallel roads. Get everything upgraded to large roads with the trees. And then we can have our road coming down the back of the train line, and we can get our station on that road. Get that road coming down, set up bridges going across the river as well. Might be for next episode. Just keep working in this tile for just now. Still got room over the highway on both sides. So we've got loads of space to work with. Should probably see us through to 350,000, I'd like to think. Once we get this extra station in and a few more unique buildings around it, hopefully that'll raise the appeal of the city overall. I'll get people flooding in. I think it was maybe putting in that low density housing, that seemed to be the turning point where we started getting citizens again. So hopefully we can continue it. I think these little plateaus in the growth, I think it comes where you get death waves or the services fall short on what the people want. I think there are mods that help you sort of analyse what's wrong with the city and what you can do to raise the appeal. Maybe something to investigate later down the line. I'm going to move this train line a little bit just so we've got more room for our big station. Not too much, just a little bit. So we'll get our multi-platform train station in here. Then we can get our lines connected up. Rather than connecting to the closest line, connect into the second platform. Now we can take a line out from platform number 1 to link into platform number 2. We do the same with platform number 3. We can use move it to make sure they're all in nice and neat. We're running in short of time, so we'll get the lines connected in and we'll leave it here for today. Next episode we can get everything hooked up and set up our lines and get some unique buildings in. Until then, take it easy. If you're going out, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.